All right. So as we know, a couple days have passed since the release of season 1, and I'm not really I'm not really a content creator to, you know, cover news and give my opinion on like how the game's playing and stuff, but I feel as though I need to. And also it's an easy video. Smiley face. This one's gonna be fast. So basically the state of Rematch is an iffy one. This last patch seems as though they tried their hardest to turn the game into what they believe is a perfect depiction of how football is played. They tried to revert it from the egoistic plays and the selfish dribbling and turn it into more of a team-based, passing-centric game, which is fine. The problem is they've sadly turned what we thought was fun about Rematch and now made it almost worse than what the meta was. The meta being a missile to the enemy post and then your teammate using prio to get a bicycle kick and, you know, make the goal like that. But the problem is now you can't dribble really at all with them nerfing how far push ball takes the ball and how far extra effort push ball takes the ball. These nerfs have kind of reduced the individual gameplay to a 0, and it's really bad. Like, beating a defender is almost non-existent, and I understand buffing defenders to where it feels like they can actually fight against all the bullshit that this game kind of induces, but you've taken away all that bullshit that the game induces, and now you can't beat defenders. So now defenders are the strong ones, and us attackers are very weak. Me being someone who's played mainly attacking, and I would say I have enough hours in the game to make a valid opinion on it, playing this game feels almost impossible right now. I never thought I would say that I genuinely am not having fun playing the game, but I'm genuinely not having fun playing the game. There's always a few plays where, you know, the passes connect and the teamwork works out and that's fun, but it feels as though all the character from the game has been sucked out of it dry. And when I think about actual soccer, it is 90% team play, right? There's always going to be the passes to and from teammates that build up an attack, and that's the essence of soccer. But my problem is there have always been your Ronaldinhos, there have always been your Neymar Juniors, your Messis, the people who are able to utilize the skills they were given to beat multiple defenders, and that's no longer possible. And I'll put up an example of what I mean if I can find them. Maybe not. I think I'm making this video pretty quick, but overall the game just feels very slow and very sluggish, and it's kind of hard for me to continue playing it in the same way I have. So I guess this is me saying I might be taking steps back to figure out how I'm going to continue enjoying this game, or how I want to continue enjoying this game. I'm never gonna stop playing, and in turn I'm probably never gonna stop uploading, but a big essence of why I think I became so successful and so dominant in the rematch scene is because beyond all the content, beyond all the buffs and nerfs, I've always just had fun playing Rematch, and I've always dreamed of a game like this. I've always wanted a game like this ever since I've played sports oriented games. And I think in the beta I couldn't wait to get off work to come home and play Rematch. Like I genuinely I got fired from my job right whenever I had blown up on Rematch, and it might seem childish to say, but I was excited. I was like, man, I get to play more Rematch and make more videos. And I know the most of you don't really care too much about, you know, small inflections like this, and don't really care to hear how I'm coming across. You just want to see me, you know, dribble the ball in Rematch, and that's fine. That is what I'm marketed off of. But it's hard for me to enjoy this game right now, and the worst part is the company does not do a very good job of conveying to us exactly what they want to have going on. So when we're in a time of darkness like this, where the store doesn't have anything interesting, and the battle pass is mediocre at best, and the game at its core is no longer fun to play. Well, now we're just left in the dark. We're just left in the dark with this slop of a project that we want to enjoy, but we can't due to our communication. There's a Rematch Reddit, and I don't even think that they comment on the Reddit because it's all just negative attention. It's all just negative. The game is getting less and less views every day on YouTube, so as a YouTuber myself, it's hard for me to continue playing this game and not fear for the success of my channel and just my enjoyment. Like, this is a game, if managed properly, I probably would have would have been playing for years. Like, I genuinely woke up every day and just wanted to play Rematch so I could play Rematch and make videos. It was the best. And now, as I'm one of the last people still clinging onto this game, I see more and more people getting off of the game. I see more and more people, more and more of my friends who just log on less and less and want to play less and less and don't want to. It feels like something slipping away from me, and it hurts really bad. So I guess the purpose of the video was to address the state of Rematch. It's rough, and as much as I wish I could ask everyone to hang on and keep playing and, you know, give it the benefit of a doubt, I don't really see that being plausible, because I mean, who wants to stick around playing something that's not fun in hopes for it to get better? I get it, I really do, and I guess this is already running on a little too long, and this may not count as an actual video, so sorry if you guys click off or don't like it. But yeah, this is kind of my opinion on the state of the game. My firm opinion being, I really want to continue playing, and I don't want to let this go by the wayside, because this has been one of my favorite games by far. I haven't spent nowhere near as much time in any game as I have in Rematch. I'm just trying to really root myself and find exactly what I enjoy about it and how to continue enjoying it. So I hope you all can continue to do the same thing, and in the case that I can't or don't, it's been awesome. My ride and my experience has been beautiful through Rematch, and don't worry, I'm not leaving, and I'm not saying this is my last time playing the game or anything. I'm still making Rematch content. I'm just saying that I gotta find how I want to make it fun for me, and to try and, you know, breathe a breath of life into the game, because I mean, my favorite game is dying, and it's really sad to watch. But if you listen to the end, I appreciate you. I'm sorry this isn't what the usual content you're looking forward to. I will get back to posting that probably the day after this, but I appreciate you all for the support. I love you. Thank you for being a part of the colony, and thank you all. And I'm not gonna say bye because it sounds like I'm leaving, but bye.